Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! 6 victories, including 34 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, Philippines, the challenger, 3-time world champion, the current WBC super featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao. Weight 135 pounds, an outstanding professional record. This 1996 Olympian now has 34 victories, including 70 knockouts, with only 1 defeat and 1 draw. From the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, presenting the reigning, defending WBC lightweight champion of the world, Dangerous Diaz.
Again, I want to caution, any punch below this point going to be called low. Any punch below this point are going to be called low. That said, I want you to obey my commands, protect yourselves all times. Touch them up now. Good luck to both of you. Good luck.
Crowd chanting, Manny, 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 as we expected. And Wally, Doug, and I were talking, good overhand left hand right there. We're talking and analyzing some tape from the last fight, the development of Manny Pacquiao over the years and what he was able to do against one of the great fighters of our generation to win that fight in March. Juan Manuel Marquez, you saw him.
I thought it was a draw. I thought it was a draw, just like the first fight.
Didn't we have it a draw, Wally?
I don't recall. I think I might have had Marquez a point ahead. But anyway, I mean, the point being that Pacquiao may have seen his best days already.
We'll certainly see. Walking into the ring carrying 147 pounds. It's a far cry from when he started as a 108-pounder. Manny looking like Ali, isn't he?
Hitting gloves, though. He's hitting a lot of gloves.
And lead left again from Pacquiao.
Is Diaz cut on the ear or above the ear?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Very well said.
And as you said earlier, Wally, it's kind of a psychological game where both guys want to impose a certain thought on the other. Diaz wants to make Manny think he's not big enough. Manny is showing Diaz right now, yeah, I am big enough.
You're absolutely right.
And I'm faster than you.
But Diaz was never going to outstyle him anyway.
Yeah, but you know, the damage is being done earlier than I expected. He's already cut in 2 places that I can see.
He's slicing him up.
And we're seeing signs of the improved Manny Pacquiao. We're seeing that right hook. He's leading with it. A lot more in the way of head.
It's how comfortable Manny is at the weight.
He looks very good. He looks so relaxed in there right
He's
now.
just unbelievable.
But you know what? Diaz is unable to impose himself physically on Manny, so what does he have to be stressed out about?
I agree. So far, anyway.
Well, 1 punch can change it as usual, but...
Well, one thing we know about Diaz, though, guys, he does not give up.
And redder and redder.
Doug, I just want to add something to that. I mean, you know, southpaws see other southpaws as rarely as right-handed fighters see them. You know, it's a rarity to them, too.
Yeah, they have trouble with southpaws as well. Diaz, however, will never be mistaken for Pernell Whitaker. He's not one of those southpaw cuties.
Another light.
You mentioned that Diaz has a tendency, and he's bleeding badly now over the right eye, to get stronger as the fight goes on. The other thing is Manny faded somewhat against Marquez late in the fight.
2 very good points, but that right hand, that nose is getting...
That was a better point.
Yeah, that was it.
That was a big straight left from Manny Pacquiao landed up.
Oh my goodness, he's just
right hand.
Might be wobbled a little bit by that big left hand.
Yeah.
He definitely took a step back. He's got to let his hands go. Can't just cover up in there.
It is a dominating performance by Manny Pacquiao. The full package, folks. Up to this point in the fight, if you want to see what it takes to have the complete package as a professional boxer, you're watching it.
He's looking like the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, right now.
Oh, that left, and David
left.
says it. Anytime a fighter shakes it off, it means it hurt, man.
There's no doubt that hurts.
That almost sounded like the jaw crack from over here, guys.
I think David, whenever he gets anywhere near close, he needs to put those punches to the body. He's having such a hard time hitting the head of Manny Pacquiao. And whenever he misses, he gets countered so bad.
Yeah. His only chance, Doug, I think, it lies in his tenacity. Just to make the fight so grueling for Manny.
Yeah. Do just what he's doing now.
Right.
We saw the bruising that he suffered against Morales when he fought with one eye. But his hope right now, as Wally said, is just tenacity.
You know, let me just say this, and I don't in any way mean to, compare David Diaz favorably to a Rocky Marciano, but if you've seen films of Marciano against Archie Moore, against Edward Charles, this is the same fight. Joe Walcott. Sometimes the guy that just Diaz is not making him do anything he doesn't want to do.
But if you remember Manny Pacquiao from 4 or 5 years ago, it was like he was double parked. I mean, he was in a rush. He was in a hurry.
Yes.
He was just going crazy in there. Much more poised now.
That's years and years of seasoning experience.
They're going to really have to take a look at the blood damage, because unless they got a pint standing by in the corner, this could get bad. Going to round 6, scheduled for 12, dominating performance by Manny Pacquiao against the world champion David Diaz from Chicago.
I would say Pacquiao is fighting the perfect fight against David Diaz.
Yeah, he really is fighting fab. But on the bright side, it is running down the side of his face and not into his eyes.
Well, he's not going to stop.
No.
He doesn't sound deterred at all in between rounds. Neither does his trainer, Jim Strickland.
They seem like they expected this.
Yeah.
See, the one thing I don't think they did expect, though, is that they're not slowing this guy down. They're not firing.
Tries to impose what he wants to do. Manny keeps him at bay with his fist. They're going to take a time and look.
Yeah, they got to look at that.
Vic doesn't like what he's watching, this dominance in the fight. You guys don't have a run for Diaz, do you?
No.
Oh, of course not. It's 5-zip for the Pac-Man.
Doctor said it's okay.
And the right hand, not just the jab, but Manila Ice. Diaz, if he fought the way he used to fight, which was sort of coming right at his opponent with power punches and not utilizing lateral movement, I think Diaz would have had more of a chance to mount some kind of a counterattack.
It would have been an absolutely senseless way for Manny to fight, because you're giving Diaz his only chance.
Slower pace this round for Manny in the 7th round, and do remember, he slowed down a little bit in his last fight in the later rounds.
He was bound to slow down a little bit. I mean, he's really set a hell of a pace in this fight. See, the thing is, Diaz is not going to slow down. He doesn't have much to slow down from.
But under theory, if Manny's won the first 7 rounds, Diaz cannot win this fight, even if he won the last 5.
Well, there's always the old knockout.
I'm saying on the card, yes, the knockout.
I agree with you on the card.
A little bit.
Let's nip this in the bud before
nipping
this guy.
the enthusiasm in the bud. Yeah, curb your enthusiasm, Diaz. I'm still the man.
He may not be softened up, but he's certainly mushy.
Yeah.
Diaz going backwards in the protective mode now. Yeah, he's getting
He doesn't do much of that, man.
Yeah, he don't want to be there. Guys, Diaz is in a survival mode right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He does not want to go down, but he might get stopped.
In other words, he's doing what he has to do right now. That's what he's backing up, because he has to prevent from getting knocked down or knocked out. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, he doesn't win. The heads came together.
Yeah, Diaz mounting a little desperation offense, and Manny holds up his arms like, okay.
Manny won't even give him, his one little moment there.
No. And it was a little moment. Bit.
Manny didn't celebrate after that one.
No. Whoa, good left hand from Pacquiao. That staggered Diaz, who comes forward now.
You know, we've referred to the Santa Cruz fight several times as evidence why Diaz is not out of this yet. He was never hurt like this against Santa Cruz.
I was getting worried about that because he's fought and taken so much damage, and your reputation can carry so far. He is still down. Diaz is still down. I mean, that was a devastatingly wicked punch. One of those inside ham bone jobs from about 6
I think they're
inches.
keeping him down. I think he could have gotten up. They're keeping him.
He scrambled. Oh, yeah. The body was limp.
Yeah.
It was limp before he hit the canvas.
He was certainly knocked out momentarily.
Oh, yeah. Like a marionette whose strings were cut. Just
Last time I saw one like that from that distance when Foreman knocked out Moore.
You're absolutely